Okay, I'm gonna do my second book talk on the Cruel Prince. I brought my book this time. Oh, no. This is The Wicked King. The Cruel Prince is the first book. But I'm doing it on The Wicked King. And I'm gonna preface The Cruel Prince so we know what's going on in The Wicked King because it's the second book in the series. So I read 154 pages. There. I read 154 pages, so I'm just gonna say what's going on there. Okay, so basically, I want to start with the recap of Cruel Prince. So basically, Cruel Prince is about these twins, Jude and Taryn Duarte, who live in the mortal world, right? So they live in the world, it's regular. But one day, this man comes in and kills both of their parents and kidnaps them to this unknown land. And that sounds really just like out of left field. But it turns out to be this land called Fairyland. Yeah, it's like Fairyland. Sometimes it's Fae, sometimes it's Elfheim. Elfheim's kind of like the town that they're in. Like the whole thing is Fairyland, but Elfheim is like the town. Is there a map in this one? Yes, it is. There's like a town. It's like a little it's like the countryside of Fairyland. So yeah, so that's where the twins Jude and Taryn get kidnapped to by this man. And it turns out this man claims to be their real father. And obviously Jude and Taryn are like, boy, you're not my real father. But it turns out that they really are his kids. And Jude and Taryn, their real father is the guy who kidnapped them. His name is... What is his name? I can't remember his name. They call him the General a lot in this story. And it's in Jude's first person. So she calls him Dad. So I can't remember his name. But yeah. But you know, it's their dad. Their dad and their mom were like lovers before she met the mortal man who who married her. Okay, so the general, right? The guy who kidnapped them, right? Then we have the mother. They lived together and had 2 kids in Fairyland. But the mom met another guy who was immortal, and then they both took the kids and moved to the mortal world. So it's basically like their stepfather that they didn't know was their stepfather. Okay, so now they're both 17. Jude and Taryn are both 17, and they live in this nice house, live in Fairyland. They go to classes. Taryn's like this really like hopeless romantic who like only like wants love, and she wants to go to the mortal world and find love. And Jude is like this kind of rebel without a cause character who's like super strong and stuff like that. And like she wants to be a knight. She wants to be in the guard with her father, who's like the general of the like of the king's like guard. And she's like really into that, and she takes lessons from her dad, and she's like really defiant as well. So like her and Taryn are really different people. There's also a third sister. I can't remember her name either. I cannot remember her name. I think it's Isabel, Jackie, I don't know. But there's a third sister who is like not relevant in this book at all, but she lives in the mortal world because like she did not want any part of it. As soon as she turned like 18, she left. Okay, hold on.